Hey Benjamin, this is Brandon from Brickify, and it was a pleasure talking to you on the phone. I just wanted to shoot this video for you and send it over to kind of show you what I do to help people out. First and foremost, basically my goal is to help small business owners kind of boost or build their online presence so ultimately they can get more customers in the door and improve their quality of life. So that is my goal. I think it's really amazing when people, kind of take the leap to be entrepreneurs and start their own business. But that requires wearing a lot of hats to do that. And so my hope is to, maybe take one of those hats off and help you kind of boost your online presence so that you can focus on all of the other hats that you have to wear. So here's how I do that. Essentially, what I do is I look at a couple things to be able to help businesses rank online. So there's basically three things to look at. You have content and keywords, citations, and backlinks. So when I'm looking to help other businesses, I don't just try to build them a website. I want to build a website that is also using search engine optimization and climbing to page one of Google, because it's nice to have a website because it can kind of legitimize your business to some degree, but being able to show up on page one is where people are going to go in and search for items or search keywords and stuff, and then if they see your name at the top, then they're more likely to click your business. So I build websites and help them rank at the top of Google on page one and in the map pack of Google, so that you're getting more clicks, more business potential, more money in your pocket, etc. So in order to do that, what I do is I look at the citations, keywords, citations, and backlinks. So let me just show you a couple of things that I did, just a quick little research that I did to show what we're looking at for your business. So the first thing I did was I went into a tool that I use called Ahrefs. It's Ahrefs. That's a tool that you're certainly able to go and grab on your own if you want to do this research yourself. It costs me a few $100s a month to be able to do this, but you're certainly able to do this stuff without me. It just might require you to wear more hats for your business. So when I looked up the junk removal in Ahrefs, it shows a keyword difficulty of 52. So that means that it's kind of a challenging word as far as getting ranked on the top page. But that's a little deceiving because that's 52 as a keyword difficulty across the whole nation. So what I do is I try to break that keyword down and see what's going to be more optimized for your area. So for example, we can look over here and you can see junk removal is kind of the root keyword. But if you look at Fort Worth, Texas, this is the keyword difficulty of 4. So much lower than 52. And it's getting 50 searches per month in Fort Worth, 50 searches in Frisco with a keyword difficulty of 1, 40 in McKinney, 40 in Denton, 40 in Irving, so that starts to add up to a couple hundred searches just in the Metroplex for junk removal in the area. And then there's some more over here that I found. Same thing. There's 100 searches in Dallas, 150 in Arlington, 50 in Plano, 50 in Frisco. So you can see there is a lot of searches for junk removal, and the keyword difficulties are really low. So it's just a matter of using these keywords when a website is built to help you rank at the top within these terms. So if I were to put into your website junk removal in Arlington, Texas, it would be pretty easy to rank your website higher using those keywords, which will open you up to, maybe getting a handful of those 150 searches that are done every single month. So then I noticed that, you don't just do junk removal, you're also a moving company. So I went in and did the same thing for moving company. And you can see that's a extremely high keyword difficulty of 85. But again, we don't just look at the term by itself. We also want to look at like specific to our area, right? So if we go in and look at moving company results, we'll see the similar thing that we saw with the junk removal, so there's 300 searches in Fort Worth, 150 in Dallas, 100 in Keller, and so on. And you can see like Fort Worth and Dallas, they have the keyword difficulties a little bit tougher, but down here in Arlington, 90 searches with a keyword difficulty of 5, 90 in Louisville, keyword difficulty 3. So you can start to see like we can really take advantage of all of these more specific keyword phrases that have a lower keyword difficulty so that I can help you get ranked and climb in the charts of Google on page 1 so that you're getting more clicks. Okay, so the next thing that I look at is citations. Citations is basically your business name, address, phone number, etc., as it appears all over the internet, and so the more you have kind of showing up all over the internet, the more Google recognizes you as a legitimate business because they're seeing your name and business information popping up everywhere. So I plugged in a handful of moving companies, junk removal companies. And WhiteSpark is the name of this that I use, and I pay a little bit of money for this as well, but it's certainly something that you're able to grab on your own to see. But you can kind of get a feeling for how many citations these companies are using. And so what I would do is want to make sure that when I built your website, I would also want to optimize it and have more citations so that you're beating out that competition. And then the last thing to look at is backlinks. And so in order to look up the backlinks, what I did is I pulled up a handful of the companies that are in the area, moving companies in the area. And so you can see like Carte Blanche Moving is one of the companies in the Metroplex. They have 525 backlinks, but we also want to look right down here at DoFollow for 16. And what these backlinks are basically when your website domain is in another location on the internet, but when someone clicks on it, it redirects back to your site. So that shows Google that you're a legitimate website. And so the more DoFollow backlinks you have, the better. Because it's just kind of like a spider web, if you will. The World Wide Web is like a spider web throughout the internet, kind of far reaching. And so the more your name is out there, the more it's recognized as a legitimate business. So backlinks is another strategy that we tackle to help you climb to the top. So you can see Carte Blanche, some of the results there. They're using 290 keywords, which I can also take a look at that to figure out all the different keywords that we can use and take advantage of. And they're getting 214 clicks of organic traffic. Which is quite a bit. And so I want to help you get a taste of that, And so here's just a couple more. I'm getting a little long-winded. So just a couple more. You can see this GoPro moving company has far less backlinks. Would definitely be easier to beat than the last one, the Carte Blanche. And then the North Texas and Statewide Moving Company. This one is policemanmovers.com. So they have 473 backlinks and 20 DoFollow backlinks. So we would want to just make sure that I could go ahead and build you a website that would be able to help you not just have a nice looking website to represent your business, but also make sure it's optimizing using keywords and content, citations, and backlinks. And those are the 3 things that I would tackle if building your website so that you could rank higher than the competition and get more customers in the door. So ultimately, that is everything that I have. I appreciate your time. I would love to continue this conversation and see if we can continue to help you. Otherwise, either way, I hope the information is helpful to you as you move forward in building your business. Have a great night.